What's up, you guys? Hey, it is your girl RaeBae Glam. How is everybody doing? Jesus, I'm trying to fix my little dress. Ooh, it's a little bit earlier. I wanted to come on here because y'all, honestly, I'm not in like the best mood, but I'm gonna pour into my channel. Hi Rudy, hey Tori. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to my channel, RaeBae Glam. Hi, I'm Ray. If you want to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, let's give it a thumbs up, you guys. I am here trying to show up despite my mental state right now. I am not in the best, like y'all. Once I stop being sad and thinking about what I'm going through, it's gonna be a definite story time. There's gonna be a definite story time. So just bear with me and thank you for showing up and watching me. And because I'm gonna show up for you guys no matter what the circumstance is, because I can't give up on the things that I want to do with my channel and stuff, because I'm not feeling my best mentally. It's what they say, the show must go on, and it is my show, so it's definitely going to go on. So how is everybody doing? I give people time to get into the live, get into it. I may be a little bit earlier than normal. TikTok live yesterday, it was okay, but it was very lacking because I don't be on there as much. But I had good conversations, but it was very little people in there, and that's my fault because I don't typically be on TikTok like that. So my live was not as popping as it could have been. Hi Kenneth, but I did enjoy the conversations that I did have on TikTok, so I am back on the tube. I want to give TikTok 2 days. I feel like I should just double up. I don't know, y'all. I feel like I should double up. I got a lot of motion going on as far as 2 videos I posted on TikTok today. And so TikTok was like, you know, they send you that little message saying you should go live. But I didn't go live. Like, I'm just not emotionally okay right now. My inner peace has been disturbed. And like I tell y'all all the time, I'm very open and honest. Like, I'm behind this camera and say how I feel. You're beautiful. Thank you, Kenneth. But I am working through, I'm managing. My biggest supporter is God right now. And I know I'm gonna be okay. The thing about being down and dealing with emotional irregularities is that I'm used to it so much that I know that whatever I'm going through is not worth stressing about because it's going to change. Even though it doesn't feel like it's going to change, even though, you know, you feel like your circumstances is going to last forever. Hi, Derek. It's going to change, y'all. I've been through enough this feeling is familiar, although it's uncomfortable. I've been through enough to know that I'm not going to be here forever. So I embrace how I feel. I'm open and honest about how I feel. Not feeling my best emotionally today, but I don't allow myself to stay there. I'm doing little things to get myself, yes, that's so true. I'm doing little things to get myself to not allow myself to sink, because y'all, honestly, I have a couple options that I could have done besides going live today. I could have laid on this couch. I could have just been crying. And so, I don't know. I'm thinking about walking on the canal later on tonight. So I think I may do that. Hi, Drench. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Dude Wars. Thank you for coming in. Thank you guys for coming in. If you are new here, my name is RaeBae Glam. Please go ahead and thumbs up this video. Please consider subscribing. I go live. I try to go live every day. If I don't go live, then I will normally update you guys and just say I'm not going to go live. But I am here today, you guys. I'm here. Despite my mental health, you guys, Like I talked about this before, my mental stability and mental awareness and mental illness is something that I hold dear to my heart. Because today we live in a society where beauty is everything, right? But it's only inner beauty. You know what I'm saying? You are gorgeous. Thank you. It's still only out the outer beauty. Nobody really concerned about the inner beauty. And there's so many people that just don't feel what they look like. You know what I'm saying? You may look good, but you don't feel good. My channel focuses on looking as good as you, feeling as good as you look. You know what I'm saying? That's important to me because those days when you don't look your best, I want you to feel your best because that's what's truly that matters. All this other stuff that we put in too much time and effort in eventually will fade away. Trends fade, physical beauty fade and stuff, but if you can work on that inner beauty, then you will have a more happier, healthier, longer lasting relationship with yourself, and you won't be phased or bothered by what other people's opinions about you are because you have done the inner work to build up your inner self. So I talk about that a lot, you guys, because that's truly what our issues, a lot of our issues are. We are seeking validation by people who are not worthy to validate us. You know what I'm saying? They're not worthy of validation. Like, we are not license plates. We don't need validation. The moment God created you was the validation enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why we decided to start seeking validation from imperfect humans who find flaw in everything but themselves. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been around somebody who can point out every issue in a situation, a relationship, at a job, and then, but when it comes to them telling you about what's wrong with them, they're like, oh, well, nothing really. I just be chilling. So, sir, ma'am, you don't have no issues? You don't have no issues? So you're just perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always those people that can always point out, you make me happy. I wish God would put us together. Frederick, you be chilling, they be chilling. But it's always those people who can point out other people's flaws, but can't name one of their own. You can point out other people's imperfections, but you just perfect. And last time I checked, ain't nobody on this earth perfect. So either you not self-aware or you just too ashamed to say what's going on with you. They you crazy. Maybe it's a little shame. It's like, ain't no shame. Here's for me. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but for me, I ain't never judged nobody. I don't sit too high to look down nobody. Matter of fact, I'm not looking down at nobody. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much I quote unquote elevate, how much older I get, how much wisdom I get, whatever the case may be, how much I glow up, how much money, whatever the case may be, I'm never looking at somebody saying, I'm better than that person. Because the things that you think that make you better can be easily taken away. And guess what? You're on the same plateau as them. So humbleness is something that people need to start getting a hold of, because if you don't humble yourself, God will, real quick. Then you'll be thinking, you don't know where it come from. You're like, oh my God, all these demons. So no, baby, no, you're reaping the consequences of your actions. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was high and mighty and you can talk down to people who living in the hood, or people who's on Section 8, or people who need child support. You know what I'm saying? You thought that you can talk about them. Well, guess what, buddy? Now you need Section 8. You need food stamps. You need child support. But then in your brain, you're like, well, I'm not like them. What makes you different? What makes you different? What makes you different? So people just be doing people to me brag way too much about things that they can't control. You know what I'm saying? You a little bit too cocky about something that could be taken completely away from you. Like that. So I don't know, people say being humble is too nice. I'd rather be too nice and blessed by God than to be cocky and considered arrogant and my blessings be taken away. You know. But again, I'm not, like I said, I'm not feeling my best today. Like, it has nothing to do with nothing nobody is doing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the floating heart, kings and queens. I agree. Not for real. You know, people just be. Thank you, Kings. That was so sweet of you. It made me feel a lot better, y'all. I've been going through it today. When I say I've been going through it, when have y'all seen me with my hair down? Not saying there's something wrong with my hair, but I always have like a little ponytail, a little something fun and flirty. I don't feel fun or flirty or pretty or nothing right now, you know, but I still show up. That's another thing I want to show people that most YouTubers don't. Like, everything isn't like, hi everyone, we're getting ready to get ready with me because we're going to blah 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 to the BET Awards. Everything is not that. Some things are just, and both are okay. Both are okay. Thank you, Frederick. Hi, Jose. Hi, Kenneth. Both are okay. Neither, that's part being human. Part being human. You are not going to be, like, mental health is not linear. It's up and down, and sometimes it's real down. You don't even know what you're doing. Then it's going backwards sometimes. Then it's this way. Like, all of it is part of the grand dimension of that God has for you. I used to question some things that I went through in my early 20s and my mid 20s. I used to be like, what in the world am I going through? This ain't even about me. This ain't. Why am I in this situation? Why am I learning this lesson when I have nothing? It has nothing to do with my journey or my path or what I'm doing until I hit my 30s. When I got 30, I realized God allowed me to go through things in my 20s so I can be able to relate to my students. You know what I'm saying? From life experiences. I can be like, oh, now I know why he allowed me to go through that. Because now I can relate, you know what I'm saying? Like, that relatability. That's why my students love talking to me about stuff, because there's not too much stuff that I haven't done or been through. You know what I'm saying? And so they appreciate that real life experience. And another thing that I don't do with my students, I don't talk at my students. I don't talk at them. Like, they teenagers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk at my students. I don't invalidate their experiences all because I'm older and I've been through it and came out of it. Yeah, that sucks. I'm not going to say that sucks, but guess what? You know, like, I had a student one time, this girl came to me, she was just like, oh, my boyfriend broke up with me. In the back of my mind, I'm like, girl, you're not even like that type of boy 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there, done that, right? But I didn't invalidate her feelings. I said, you know, how does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, has you expressed this to him? Is there a reason why he said he broke up with you? I'm soothing her with the now questions, but also giving her hope for the future. Because the reality is, what you date as a 19, 20-year-old, even early 20s, that type of mindset of person you're attracted to then is not going to be what you're attracted to in your 30s. Not at all. Not at all. It's like you're a whole different adult. You're your 18 and 25-year-old adult. You're that adult. Then you're like your 25 to your 35 adult. And then you like your 35 to your 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different phases of life, and you change every one of them. So, with that being said, I be telling people, don't make permanent decisions in those phases, right? Don't make permanent decisions in your early 20s that's going to disrupt the flow of those other stages as you get older. I see a lot of people who are put in positions to move forward, but because the decisions they made in the past holds them back. You know what I'm saying? The decisions you make sometimes when you're younger can affect your future for the rest of your life. So when it comes to making those type of decisions, I encourage people, if you're making a decision on something that's not going to be bothering you in the next year, don't do it. And we can talk about bringing children in the world, being in a relationship, going to a specific school, picking a certain career, you know what I'm saying, dealing with a certain family member. If this is not in your plan for the future, don't do it. Thank you, King and Queen. Thank you, baby. Don't do it. It's not, because, again, what you desire, what you want later on in life, it's not gonna look nothing like. Let me tell y'all something. Although I remember all my experiences in my 20s, I don't even remember my mindset. That's how crazy it is. And I'm 37 years old, you guys. I don't even remember the mindset. I just feel like I was just going throughout life, just going with no plan, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just nothing, just living, just being grown. Thank you, Kenneth. So don't make those permanent decisions in your younger years that's going to disturb, because when God does bless you, because see, a lot of times we think that we're ready for something, but we're not mature enough, so God gives us let us have a couple more years on this earth to gain some maturity. So now you're in your 30s and you're really mature enough to get this blessing, but you disturbing your blessing with the choices that you made in your 20s. Each one teach one. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the sub. You catching me on a day that is I'm not my best, but you know, I come on here every day for an hour. Love what you're doing. I would love to have you on a podcast. You got a podcast? What city are you in? What city? I'm in Indianapolis. So, but I guess you could always like split screens and all that stuff. I think we can always do that. But that's what I enjoy doing. So let me turn this down. I love some Sade. Can you get one of those a podcast? You're in Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, you're not Cleveland, Ohio, right? Like up the street. Not up the street, but you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't that far. I'm thinking you said Cleveland, Ohio. We can do StreamYard. You know what? I had downloaded StreamYard a few years ago. I deleted it, and now I kind of don't remember how to use it. But that's a good idea. BPO Sports TV. DM me. Also now on YouTube. We could message me through a comment. But if you DM me on Instagram, my Instagram is RaeBae and then it's _glam. That's me on Instagram. I'll remind you guys again. Oh, so I just see great minds think alike, Cleveland, Ohio. And I'll actually put it on a post. My handles. You are stunning. Thank you. I'm putting my handles on my YouTube story, like post. And so I have, can you write it in the chat, please? Can I write it in the chat? Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? Start a poll, Q&A. Oh, well, I don't know what that is. Can I write stuff in the chat? I don't know if I can do that. Hold on. Can I write that in the chat? Am I allowed to do that? I've never written anything in the chat. Let me see. How can I connect with you? I don't have an IG or a Facebook. Yes, that's the way I can get it set up. You're in India? Let me try something, you guys. Let me try something. How can I put this in the chat? Let me go to, I guess I go to my live that's right now. Oh, there I am. So let's see. Let me know if y'all see what I posted. Boy, this iPad. Where's my students when I need them? Hold on. Oh. Girl. That ain't no underscore. Girl, where's my underscore? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there you go. Did I put it there? Oh, there it is. There it is. Bam, I see it. Let me go back to my non-copyright playlist. Because y'all know how YouTube is. That's an iPad, yes. That is an iPad. Only thing that's if you follow me on Instagram, I'll accept your follow and then follow you back. But I'm glad to see you tonight. Thank you, Kenneth. Like I said, I'm not in the best mood. Y'all want people to understand that this is life. I'm not one of those typical streamers that only get on here when they're feeling the best. Like, I am going through it, y'all, and it is not even funny. Thank you. Thank you, kings and queens, for the flowers. I really appreciate it. Oh, now I see I can put stuff in the chat, so I appreciate that, y'all. But yeah, I try to tell my students, please don't do something that's gonna destroy your future and stuff. But I don't like this. I don't speak out of things that I don't or have not done myself. There are some things that happens or that did not happen. I see you, BOV Sports. I see you. That little doo-doo-doo is my Instagram. Thank you, Riley. So yeah, I speak out of experience, you guys. And I don't want, as much as I don't want people to make the same mistakes that I made, I've been doing this for 14 years, y'all. I appreciate that, Riley. You are beautiful as a bouquet of flowers. Thank you, Kenneth. As much as I don't want kids to make the same mistake, I have been doing this for 14 years. I know you just sent a request. I just heard it. I'm gonna respond once I get off live. I'm normally live for an hour every day on YouTube. So like I'm 21 minutes deep. Oh, nope. Actually, you know what? I never experienced bullying. I guess because people already knew that I'm perfectly made by Jehovah God. I don't really subscribe to people's opinions about me, and I've always been that way. And people always thought I was just pretty for some reason. Hopefully you're doing good. Thank you, Bookie. I always thought I was pretty. I have an aura about me that speaks for me. So I don't think anybody has ever tried to dim my light or inflict their insecurities on me. Just because I think that people can read my aura is so strong. You're different. What's your sign? I don't believe in horoscopes. Kings and queens. I'm sorry. I don't associate with the horoscopes, astrology, crystals, rocks, and all that stuff. But you know, if you do, that's totally fine. I am a person that have my own beliefs, my own thought process. But I have so many friends that believe and do totally different things that I would never do. And what I want people to understand, take away from that, is all because I do not believe or practice things that a lot of people in the world do, does not mean that we can't be friends, does not mean that we can't coexist. And I feel like you're a real diamond. I feel like that's the lost art in society today. Society would look and say, you know, oh, you've been a hater, you've been this and stuff, like, all because we don't look and believe in the same things. We are caught into a copy-paste society that when people have their own real personalities, it's offensive. We are caught into a world that people just lie so much and put this persona of what they are, that when people are actually being real, that real is offensive. You know what I'm saying? And so, with that being said, I can be friends with all types of people. Does not mean that I agree with their lifestyle. Doesn't mean that I associate with things they associate. You can find other things in people that defines your friendship with them without throwing away the whole idea of having a friendship because they don't think like you. Matter of fact, if you look at your friend circle right now and everybody thinks like you need a new circle. You need a new circle. Because then now you're biased. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I value about myself. I'm not a biased person, you know what I'm saying? I surround myself around different people that challenge me, who exposes their lifestyle to me, so I'm able to implement what I see when it comes, especially me being an educator, y'all. I see all type of things. All type of things. Okay? Thank you, Kenneth. I see all type of things. So I feel like my personality is universal, but it's not, my personality is an acquired taste, like an oyster. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I'm not for everybody. Matter of fact, if there are 20 people in this live, and it's not clearly, but if there were 20 people in this live, only about 3 of them really understand and resonate with me. The rest of them probably just watching because they think I'm attractive, or they kind of half understand. They're a little bit intrigued. They may be a little bored. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Matter of fact, that's how it's supposed to be. If you are being true to yourself and being true to how God created you, then He is already set you apart from the majority. When you're not being true to yourself, then you are the majority. You know what I'm saying? So I don't strive to fit in. I don't strive to be the majority. Cause you the one because I'm attractive. Well, hello, love. I hope you subscribe. I noticed too. The people that be watching me and coming back to me, coming back to back, don't be subscribed. So like, what's up with that? Cause subscriptions is free. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, give me some. Dang, like it is free. It's free for real. I don't have like. I mean, I'm a YouTuber and I get paid through YouTube. Well, I watch for those reasons and maybe just change my mind about some things. Hey, when I say people watch me for certain things, it doesn't mean either one are bad or better. You know what I'm saying? It's just that people have other reasons. You know what I'm saying? Other ulterior motives. Just like, okay, say BT Awards came on yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was in the audience are not BET fans. Some people got to be there because they're paid to be there. Some people are there because they want to critique. Some people are there to podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like but they all in attendance though. That's all that matters. They all there. So you have to assume that. I always get a thumbs up for you. Oh, thank you, kings and queens. Y'all are being so sweet to me. I tell y'all, when I went through it, I like your energy you put out. Thank you, each one to each one. I try, y'all, but at the same time, like I'm literally just being mean. So I don't want people to. Sometimes people be like, "Oh, like you're just being so relatable." I'm not really being relatable. I just don't offend people. And even though I have very much unorthodox like mindset, I don't offend others because I'm from the South, first of all, and we've always been taught you can catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. Like you're never gonna get somebody to hear your side or understand your idea on a topic if you offend them. No one's like, that person talks so bad about me and made me feel so little and small. I'm gonna listen to what they gotta say. No. You always want to validate people's opinions, even if it's totally far-fetched from what you believe. You can say, you know what, I respect your opinion on that. It's not that hard, but we live in a world that's honestly so angry. Like everybody is so angry that showing basic common respect is too much for people. I enjoy talking to you. It's too much for people. Just showing basic common respect. It's just like, I don't want to be showing off too nice. Like, what's wrong with people where showing common courtesy and decency is like simp behavior or weird, or you trying to sleep with somebody because you, like, where in society we got to a point where smiling and giving a handshake and looking in people's eyes is considered flirting. We are so divided into divisive and common courtesy and interpersonal skills that when you see someone that's exuding interpersonal skills, you think they're doing too much. Maybe you're not doing enough. Facts, majority of us today are rage baiters, even when we don't need to. Like, and it's crazy to me because, first of all, we live in a society where you ain't got to rage bait nothing. All you do is turn on the TV and I'm enraged already. People were nice around 2007. Until around 2007. I don't know. But yeah, like you don't have to. Like, aren't y'all angry enough? Aren't you mad that eggs are $8 a gallon? Aren't you mad that your apartment isn't $400 anymore? Aren't you mad that $20 isn't gas money anymore? Aren't you mad that you can't get 4 Debbie cakes for $1 anymore? One is $1 now? I'm telling my age right now. But I used to get 4 Debbie cakes for $1. Rent, come on now. You mad that you can't get a Faygo for 25 cents anymore? Doesn't that make you upset? I mean, I remember when I was growing up in the 80s, my mama gave me $1.10 because the tax in Tennessee was 7 cents at the time. She gave me $1.10. I could get 4 Debbie cakes, or I could get 3 Debbie cakes and a Faygo, or 2 Debbie cakes, a small bag of chips at 25 cents and a Faygo, and still break even. Hello, y'all, that's not enough to make y'all mad right now? Well, you need to RaeBae 2 for $1, baby. They used to be 4 for $1 when I was younger. 4 for $1. Chips used to bag chips, y'all see? 25 cents. They ain't like what the heliante? What? That's not enough to get your gears grind up. Like, I don't understand. Like, some married people just be like, oh, can you run up the street right quick? I'm gonna give you $5 for gas. Like, and $5 will suffice it. You're like, oh, okay, cool. It's gonna put me like at a quarter, 3/4 of a quarter. Bitch, now you charge somebody $5 right now. They're like 5 plus what? Your gas tank, you put that $5 in your gas tank. About time you stick it into the nozzle, stick the nozzle in, and turn around. You get that click already. Click. What? Y'all, that's not enough for y'all to be mad? I just don't I'm confusion. You remember that? I say they can't fuck with me. Hi, Kings and Queens. Thank you, baby. I just don't understand. Like, there's no reason to create RaeBae when we should already be enraged right now. We should be infuriated. We should be angry. Like, are you serious? Even, I'm going to take it, y'all know I'm not a political person at all. I'm going to take it up another notch. Y'all should be enraged about these ICE raids. And you be like, oh, well, I'm not Mexican, I'm not blah, blah, blah. Baby, the jobs that the Hispanics was doing that nobody else wants to do, guess who's gonna be doing them now? Okay. See, this is the whole plot. Get rid of DEI. Get rid of DEI. So now they no longer don't have to hire black people and people of color, right? Get rid of the Mexicans so the black people can assume the regular sanitation, brick building, house building. They want us to go back into those fields. That's ain't nothing wrong with those fields, but it's like they know now that we got more degrees, right? So we're like, They're like, They got all these damn degrees. You ain't gonna be able to use it because we switch out. We ain't supposed to hire y'all, and we ain't gotta tell you why. And you'll be forced to go into that physical labor. You'll be forced to go back because guess who? Guess what? They sending everybody back who were doing those jobs and was comfortable doing those jobs. That's up in there. People ain't thinking though. If you get rid of them, we are the new them. And I'm not saying that's all Hispanics do though, but let me tell you something. Where I live at, those are the ones that's building the houses, and yes. Yeah, the news is crazy. It's I can't even keep up with, first by Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and their lovers quarrel. One minute they like each other, next minute they at each other's throat. Now Elon is talking about how he made a mistake. I can't. This sissy hissy fit. They need to kiss and make up. Do what they gotta do. I ain't got time for. I got my own issues. I got my own breakups going on. I can't do it. Our country, the leader of the free world cannot be that bothered to the point they're having an open breakup on Twitter. Like, this is the leader of the free world. Come on now. This is the leader of the free world. You all up here arguing, going back and forth, exchanging bullshit on X, on Twitter. Like, hi, Susan! You came back. left on here. And y'all making me feel a lot better though. Once I get off here, it's be back to reality. Back to being sad, back to being depressed. But I think I'm gonna go walk on the canal for a little bit. They literally had a break right in front of us, like throwing darts. You know what I'm saying? Child support. We're the children. They fighting. So yeah, no, like these are the people representing the American KKK right now. And right now we looking like a big story of Atlanta housewives right now. That's what we look like. That's what we look like. So hello, fix it, Jesus. So again, I say all this because what do you need to cause rage for? What is the reason? I'm so sad because you always got 3 people watching your videos and I'm the only one that supports you. You only one to support me? That's not true. That's not true. You're not the only one to support, baby. But I appreciate your support. Cause I got that see me do my thing. Let's see. I'm gonna go into the Q&A questions. I have pretty hair. Thank you, Bambi. We're gonna go into you support her too. Thank you, each one teach one. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that, Cannon. Let's go into the Q&A questions. Hold on. Let's see. I feel like every time you know what, I'm gonna put it in the chat. No, my bad. I'm gonna put it in the chat because every time I go on here and put the Q&A question, it be doing some crazy. So let's do the first question, y'all. We're gonna do it in the chat, and then I'm gonna put it in the chat, and then y'all let me know what y'all answer is. Okay. Okay. Okay, bam. Okay, now we can go back. I learned something from a movie that bullying is bad because bullying. Oh, so y'all see the question now? What do you consider a deal breaker while in a relationship? I feel like I'm gonna do the question like that because it's easier and y'all can see it in the chat. I actually can pin it too. Bam. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. What do y'all consider a deal breaker in a relationship? And then I can talk about what I feel like is a deal breaker in a relationship. And I'm not gonna say cheating this time, but everybody say cheating. Cause there's other things that are just as bad. In 3 seconds, none. Okay, to the music, you know, I had to let them play this non-copyright version. So YouTube won't bamboozle. I got bamboozled the other day. They was like, "Oh, you can't get monetized off this one because it had a certain song." I was like, "Dang, I was just trying to show the DJ battle, but whatever, you know, whatever." Hey, you guys, thanks for stopping in. My name is Rae. Go ahead, give a thumbs up to this video. The question of tonight is, what do you consider a deal breaker in a relationship? You guys, you never had to throw that? What do you consider a deal breaker in a relationship? I go on vacation next week. It's for Orlando. Ooh, that's nice. I need somebody to answer the question in the chat that I can go back and forward with. What is a deal breaker for me? I'm not gonna say cheating this time. I'm not gonna say cheating. I'm not gonna say cheating because y'all feel like y'all already know that I'm out the door with infidelity. Yeah, that's a given. That's a given. That's a given. Clinginess, extreme cleanliness. feeling like I'm owned or something. A basketball player that's a woman is a deal breaker. Okay, okay. All very valid for you guys. Let me come back in a minute, okay? Sure, Cephas. I got 20 minutes left, so I'll be here for the next 20 minutes. You know what a deal breaker for me is? Like inconsistency. And I'm not saying that every day we don't have to talk. I wasn't in a relationship that long, okay. But like, I'm not saying consistent. Not being able to follow through on your word. After a while, like there's sometimes people make mistakes, right? Obviously. But if everything come out your mouth, I can't believe because you don't follow up on your word. Like 1 or 2 times, I'm like, okay. But now I'm like, I can't rely on you because you don't follow through with your word. Then what's the point? What's the point of us doing this? If like, what's the point of me saying I got a reliable man? Or my man can do this and stuff, blah blah blah. And it's just like, oh well, no, I forget. Like, I need somebody that stands on business with their word. That their yes mean yes, their no mean no. And if you're not unsure about something, don't say yes. If you're not sure about something, don't say yes. I'm gonna say that again. If you're not sure that you can do something, or that you can deliver on something, or you can be somewhere, don't say yes. Don't waste my time. I swear to God, I'm moving shit around, expecting you to do the same so we can meet up and do whatever we said we gonna do. So if you don't show me that same courtesy of at least telling me that you're not sure so I can move around and do something else, we got some problems. I can't deal with nobody like that. I can't deal with nobody like that. Because even me as a woman, if I say something, consider it already done. No communication or no feelings. Yes, king and queens. Like, seriously, consider it already done if I say it. Oh. Big loud. Where you supposed to drown? I heard you out. I burned them out. Okay, you back? I talk a lot of shit. Be like who you think you is, and not your piece. Okay, I feel like I got a lot of y'all answers already. You're my biggest fan? Are you? Are you? I appreciate it. You love me? Caesar. Okay, I'm gonna come up with another question and put it in the thing. Let me see. Let's see. Ooh, I got one. I got one. I got one. Let's see. This is a long one. This is a long one. Okay. We back. We back. We back. We back. I'm crystal clear. That's my pennies that is matching like a souvenir. When I'm really wanna hold you down, babe, you supposed to drive. It supposed to say, can you date? Can you date someone who was interested in your friend, but your friend didn't want them? Hey, Smooch Adams. I talk a lot of shit. Be like who you think you is, not your brokey. It's supposed to say, can you? I don't know what happened to my C. Can you date someone who was interested in your friend, but your friend did not want them? Can you? Can you? What you got going on? I'm just doing my Q&A right now. Date for fun? Yeah, definitely. So I don't date for fun, so if someone, okay, I can't answer that one. Why not? I date for marriage. So can I date someone that was interested in your friend, but your friend didn't want them? So that means their initial attraction was with the friend, but you're attracted to them. So that means you're gonna go out and like go after them and pursue them, even though you know they was really interested in your friend first. I'm gonna say no, because if my friend wasn't interested in you, I feel like you're just settling for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're just settling for me, and I don't want. First of all, I don't want you to settle. Second of all, I'm not a settle type bitch. Either I'm your type or I'm not. I don't need you to be like, let me, I don't need you to do me no favors. I don't need you to do me no favors. If you were interested in my homegirl, yeah, I think so. If the connection, if you got a connection, okay, I can't do it. Because like, I feel like now it's forced. Because you was interested in my friend. So it's just like, oh, well, I guess I'll talk to her now. It's Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi, yeah. I feel that though. I feel that because I know it has happened that way before, but I don't know. I will just be self-conscious and thinking, are you like interested in me because you just didn't want to like not have somebody to talk to? I never date anybody since my ex. Okay. I don't know. I feel like what you was really interested was my friend. And she didn't want to, so it's just like now you feel like I feel like you just settling for me. I could be wrong. Convince me. But now I'm skeptical because why weren't you interested in me in the first place? Now all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, you too. Like I'm not a you too type of bitch. Like ain't no you too. Like well, excuse me. I'm the one, not the two. Okay. I love the ring. So what if I make you, so what if I make you happy? If you make that person happy, then if it works out for you, I'm just real skeptical. I'm real picky. I don't want to say I'm picky. I just don't want to waste my time with nobody. I certainly would. I mean, if it didn't succeed with my friend and they feel a little spark for me, I turn that spark into a flame. That's crazy. That's crazy. A flame, you better burn the house down. Will you date somebody from the internet? No. I am a aura. Thank you, King Queen. I'm a aura type of in-person type. I'm very old school. I would never date anybody from the internet. Now, once we're dating, I'll add you on the internet. Hey, K Money. I see you made it in the last 12 minutes. You made it. You must miss. I don't know about it. You are adorable. Just asking. Yeah, no, I personally wouldn't. But you know, nowadays I feel like that's how people date now. Because like, who got time to actually get out and meet people? And I guess I look at it differently. I'm not trying to like, I don't know, what comes for me, you're my husband is crazy. There's sure ain't no ring on this finger. Crazy work. I just believe in being in the spaces that I'm normally in. If like I'm not gonna meet nobody at the library or at the gym or out in nature hikes or trails or just like volunteering or like at church or anything, like I'm not gonna go out my way. To me, dating on the internet is going out my way. And I don't know, I'm kind of okay, especially with what's going on with me now. I'm straight on dudes. I'm strizzy. Y'all can't even breathe. Thank you, kings and queens. Shout out to kings and queens for dropping them. Maybe one day I will get out there again. You should, if that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do. If you cool with being by yourself, and which is, I don't understand why people act like that's a weird thing, being cool by yourself. You come here by yourself. When has it become such an issue to be in a relationship? When we was growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like, being by yourself was cool. When did we become so desperate? When did we become so desperate to be in a relationship? Like, it's crazy. Can't get married. That is crazy. Okay. I'm going to put the next question in the chat. We got about 10 minutes, y'all. We got about 10 minutes. I'm going to put this next question in the in the chat. In the chat. Next question. Hold up. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's the next question. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Hold on, let me take this off. Ready or not, don't you know, you should know. Okay. Woo. Do y'all believe in second chances? You said yes? Okay. I guess I go ahead and pin this one. Oh. Do you believe in second chances? I'm gonna give y'all some time to answer that one. I'm gonna go into deep. Deep. Somebody say yes. You say yes too. Okay. Okay. And I'm stronger than this. Yeah. No more walking around with my head down. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gorgeous. You said no, King. Okay, let me say something. Let me turn this down. Neo, bring it down, Neo. You already down trouble. Okay, bring it down. I believe in grace. I believe in understanding. And I believe in second chances for certain circumstances, okay? Some things you don't need to see twice, right? Some things you don't need to see twice, I'm saying no to. Sometimes people do generally, it be the trust. Ooh! Some people generally make mistakes, and you have to use your gift of discernment to pick and choose what you think is a choose behavior or a chosen behavior, or somebody generally just being naive or just really, truly. And the way I can tell someone is truly sorry, they assume their punishment without repercussions. You can't fix a broken heart. If you are truly sorry and assume your repercussions with your chest out, you are a generally sorry person. And I feel the only type of sorry that I accept is changed behavior. So initially I want to be like, oh, I'm done. I want to sit and watch you. I'm going to sit and watch because see, the thing with me is I'm going to give everybody a rope, right? You can either use that rope to draw me into you, or you can use that rope to hang yourself. Either way it goes, everybody gets the same size rope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to sit and watch and see what you do. You show me change behavior, you are truly sorry. If you keep doing the same things, one time is a mistake, two times is a choice. And me continuously wanting a different outcome is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Yep, you can ask your question. I got about 5 minutes. You can ask your question. So I say I give second chances for those who earn them. But just, there are certain things that I don't need to see twice. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're generally sorry, apply that to the next person, your next relationship. Thank you, King and Queen. Apply it to your next relationship. You know, you lost me. I forgive you because forgiving you is for me, not for you because you probably don't deserve it. And apply what you learned from this to your next relationship, because now, for me, once the respect is gone, once I don't respect you anymore, then there's nothing here for you. You're not even want to be with me if I don't respect you, because I feel like the type of man that I will attract needs respect. You know what I'm saying? And I respect my man. If you keep doing things to make me not respect you, you don't want to be with me. Hi, Troy from Sydney, Australia. Period. You gonna want to be with me. I think it's different face to face. Forgiveness? I mean, believe in second faith, second chances. For me, it's not. Like I said, I'm older. I'm 37 years old, so I mean what I say what I mean. I could be right for your face. I could be a text message. We could get an email. We could do a flare in the sky. This was one of the reasons why I broke up with my girlfriend. She didn't trust me. Well, did you give her a reason to not trust you? For me, it's a yes, depending on whether I've healed from the previous circumstances or I'm steady on the path to heal. It depends on what it is to me. Like I said, some things I don't need to see twice. I honestly probably didn't need to see it in the first place. I didn't deserve it. Like, you know, like, you said you didn't give her no reason to trust you, to not trust you. Are you sure? You just saying it because you're on the internet, Kenneth? Or did you already know she had those insecurities, and some of the behavior that you exuded in your relationship only perpetuated those insecurities? Because sometimes you don't have to do anything. Sometimes you don't have to actually do anything bad. But sometimes you can remind somebody of their past trauma. You know what I'm saying? That's called traumatized. Maybe she's traumatized, and there are some things that you've done that remind her of her trauma, if that makes sense. Hi, how are you? But again, with that being said, nobody wants to be in a relationship where they're always constantly blamed for something they're not doing, okay? That is so draining to me. And for me as a woman, because like I date older guys, what if you off that? What do you mean? I don't understand. If you leave, it's for a reason, not for a season. Second chances only lead to disaster. You know, why are you speaking to my heart right now? Because I got a story time that I'm not ready to talk about right now because it's still in the works. But once everything smooths out, I'm definitely going to tell. You were right, but she seen me hugging another woman. Was that one of her triggers? Did you know that there was a trigger or something like that bothered her? Not to say, like, hugging can be innocent, but did she constantly tell you, hey, I don't like that, or I don't like that girl, or whatever? Like, I don't know too much of the context. Because sometimes it's not about being right, it's about how your partner feels. Because for me, for example, I'm a content creator. There are certain things that my man would probably be like, no, I don't want you doing that. I'm not doing anything wrong, but it makes him uncomfortable. So it's not about being right. It's about doing right by your partner. If something makes them uncomfortable and it's not detrimental to your personality, why not let it go? I got a mindset like, babe, whatever you want, okay? Whatever you want. She was a friend I grew up with. Okay, I'm here for it. You here for it? Y'all, I got about 30 seconds, and that's it for my show today. So I hope that I'm just feeling so crappy, you guys. Like, I literally could just bust up in tears right now. So I'm being a G, I'm holding it in, but I gotta go. It's at my 60-minute mark. I enjoyed everybody that was in here. My new people, my new baddies that came in. Thank you. I love you too. I love y'all showing up and showing up for me and just trying to keep a smile on my face, trying to keep me positive. Cooperating with me too and answering my questions. Y'all don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that, but you do it anyway. And it's because you got some type of love for me, and I got all type of love for you. Thank you, King and Queen. I love y'all so much, and I'll be back tomorrow. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay. I hope you feel better. Thank you. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna pray. I'll miss you soon. But I will definitely be back tomorrow. I'm not giving up on my goals, even though sometimes I'm dragging myself. I deserve to meet my goals, no matter who or what is dragging me down. So hopefully I can be a lesson to those now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.